And we are back with yet another voiceover video. This is particularly my leg day. Another day I keep pretty simple, not too much going on, just the essentials. Right, so starting off with every single leg day, obviously I stretch first, but when it gets into like the machines and actually working out, I do these every single time. I start actually every day at the gym with this. Even if I'm doing arms or chest or back, I do these every single day. And I've also noticed that I've had back pain for a really long time. So like doing the research, realizing that a lot of that comes from like lack of like leg muscles and everything. So especially that lower back region, your hips, all this stuff. Like I almost never trained hips. Like I never did that growing up. And then what you looking at, bruh? I just like neglect that stuff, you know? So now it's like it's starting to catch up. It's starting to hurt just when I sit down. I feel super old. So I try and incorporate that right before I do like a heavy lift, like a deadlift that you're about to see in a second. But yeah, doing these every day and then doing like deep lunges, like a full-on stretch routine before and after your workouts, like it's definitely helping. It just sucks though because I feel like I got to do it every single day or it's going to go back to hurting a lot. So yeah, here we go. We got deadlifts. This is me slowly getting back into it around this video or when this video was recorded. This was me getting back into it initially. So I'm just trying to see where I'm at, especially because the last time I was deadlifting, I was putting up crazy weights. It was 365. That was my deadlift max. But I was like big as shit back then. I was pushing 240. Body fat percentage was way higher. I was a lot bigger than what I am now. So yeah. That's sweet. I know for a fact this is 135, so I was like, yeah, I can start off with this. It won't be that crazy. Really just focus more on my form and try to keep my legs straight. I noticed that my knees kind of like bend inwards a little bit, and then when I stand up straight, it's just super awkward. So with these ones, that's why I went a little bit lighter and just focusing more on like keeping my back straight, you know what I'm saying? Shoulders up, pointing backwards, and everything just like, you know what I'm saying, is there. And obviously you'll see sometimes like my feet, like I hate when my feet, like as much as I try and plant it in the ground, that they just like slowly start turning to the side. So then my positioning is like all weird and stuff. Like I want to like be able to keep my legs like that one. But even still, I feel like just looking at it now, like my back is still curved downwards. And in my head, I know I'm focusing so hard, making sure it's straight. And it just looks like this. Like I don't know what else to do. Like watch me reposition. Like, yeah, dude, I don't know what the issue is, but I'm glad I'm like recording these so I can really see what I look like doing it. But you see, I think it's just like regularly like curved down. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, my posture is like terrible. So I don't know. Over time, just focusing more on mobility and like strength training, all that stuff, it'll get better. So just keep at it and then actually take rest days, bro. I literally refuse to take rest days at the gym. I just don't feel like I did anything if I didn't go to the gym. But I need to start doing that because I've noticed even on days where it's like I take a day or two off and then I go back and it's like, yo, that next lift is everything. Like it's so refreshing. But yeah, this is my final set for this one, and then just try to maintain the form and just focusing on my breathing, you know what I'm saying? Keeping my core tight. That's definitely one thing I got to start doing on all my workouts, like actually holding that shit down, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, dude. Recently I've been just sticking to deadlifts. Once this video is recorded, I think every other day or every other leg day I was doing it. So at least once a week I'll focus on like a heavy lift like this or like a squat or like a hack squat, something like that. And then like for other stuff, I'll fill in like the minor workouts, like the quad extensions. I ended up doing quad extensions right after this one. You'll see in a second. But, yeah, so I feel like because the deadlifts kind of like just work everything on your backside, I thought, okay, let me just like finish out on the front. So that's when I just started repping out for quad extensions. I did a couple sets of this one. This just goes to show you how simple your workouts can be, regardless if it's like leg, chest, back, or arms or whatever. Just focus on using compound movements to get your workouts done, and you won't really be in the gym for that long, and you'll still get like a way better lift than you going to like 27 different machines just to work out the same muscle group, and then you wonder why you're super fatigued or you're like imbalanced or something weird's going on. So just focus on compound movements. So you see with the deadlifts I did, like the majority of the work was already done. And then obviously you find just one thing to work on, quads, and then like maybe calves, and then you're out of there. But yeah, that's just a general idea of what my leg days usually consist of. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And then I'll see y'all in the next one. So the next one's going to be about the diet and everything I eat to look like a beast.